I mean,
how it happens. But
whoever did the nominations, the people that did nominate did a fucking terrible job. No more people should have nominated, but
yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's really the
But
big.
if-
Some people weren't asked.
yeah, but so many of the people that did nominate did such a poor job. You're like, well, you don't want those kinds of people nominating. Like,
wait till you see our lineup.
I guess. I mean,
What's that matter, AP? This game's meaningless.
That's true.
it's not meaningless.
Who gives a fuck who we play? No one cares.
I mean, NWO goes to the play-in if Breakaway wins, right?
Yeah, but who
Yeah.
cares?
Arto
Well, yeah.
said they're both easy wins.
But we get you're in the first seed, Leaf. You obviously care less than they do.
I mean, does ITF really give a shit?
Buckcat kept messaging me to win the game.
They
I mean,
care
this
about
is the
us?
storyline for this game. So I mean, if you're having a hard time getting pumped up for it, I don't know what to tell you.
And by messaging, I mean he just like fucking pinged me twice and said win the game.
I mean,
So I'm not serious.
they definitely don't want us. ITF does not want goats.
I
Is
mean,
it true that Leaf has a 40% win average
yes,
lifetime?
confirmed.
Oh man, that's
55. Get it right, bud.
that's worse than flipping a coin.
That's true. I shouldn't be in the game.
Oh man,
This is going to be riveting back and forth
Are we gonna see us go after this?
during
Don't worry,
this game.
Revo, I don't engage in that. He'll just hit the mute list too.
making me the winner.
Yeah,
How
I
do
would.
you-
I'd like
how
to
do you
play
win?
afterwards. I might get a team scrim in. I'm not sure.
Did you guys ever see Kung Pao?
Yeah, that's where I got that quote from.
Kung Pao.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'm
bleeding,
bleeding,
making me the victor.
Core showed up too, but he says I can only play one or two. Let's see.
Breakaway just doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm
they
getting
showed.
conflicting reports. Zabe says he wasn't going to show, and then he's here. The only one who seems to be telling the truth is Hot Rod,
I mean, they're showing.
and I think that's because Thrill called him out.
I mean, I didn't really call him out.
I feel they're just working a narrative. Obviously,
What the fuck is user ID?
Well, I mean, he's clearly much worse than 70 Rich, but I mean, that was the point I was making. But I don't think it's like.
I don't know, man.
When you make a name leave.
I think the best defenseman award is really tough to look at.
I like Hot Rod, so I don't think I want to continue this conversation. But there's a clear, there's tiers of players, and
Why would you even say that though? Like, Alastria is.
Well, yeah, they're in the same boat. They're in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid.
Well, I mean, it's really hard.
And I
to
said
know.
it about Alas too.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just
I don't
hard.
understand how 4 people get like they're not like they were letting in 20 goals. They're letting 50 goals. Like,
Yeah. Well, the thing that confuses me is there's only like 5 or 6 people that could even be considered for it just based on ice time. So you're like, just by existing, they have like a 50% chance, not even factoring in performance.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard. I don't know. Like,
So the only person that had a really good season gets left off of 6 names. It's really weird,
yeah.
I mean, I like those guys, and I think that they play well sometimes, but they make a lot of errors. So,
I mean, all it does is reinforce the fact that the awards mean absolutely nothing. Literally nothing.
And then people are arguing with me with it, like the interference guys are arguing that they think that Hot Rod and Alas are better defenders than 7-year-ish, and I'm like, what am I reading right now?
You might be getting trolled, bud.
I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, Bob has some pretty bad takes.
It's just tough because those teams struggled defensively, a good bit throughout the season. So, I mean...
Well, I mean, you can even just see on the highlight reels, like missed checks and runners and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in general, I mean, those teams struggled. Like, I thought they struggled defensively a lot of times during the season. And they both had, above average goaltenders. So,
Goaltending was pretty good this season.
Yeah. But I mean, like, everybody that could have been nominated for that award, I mean, who else could you possibly include in there? Like, Gatto?
Right. Well, the only thing that I have an
Seven?
issue with, the only thing I have an issue with was Seven getting left off.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, not only because our team had the least goals against, but also he just is a better tier of player than those guys. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, it really doesn't come down to tiers. It just comes down to the quality of the season. You know, you don't have to get into, saying people are like lower tier or something like that. I mean, the quality of the season, I would definitely say 70 Rich had a great season.
well, I mean, just put it this way. I mean, both of their teams missed the playoffs, right?
Yeah, that too. So yeah, I mean, it really has to just come down to the fact that it's a small sample size for the nominations. But even with 8, you'd like to see it, have some better representation than we saw. I'd say the big thing is that there's I don't see Dye here.
He hasn't played for them all year, though. I mean, joined like right at the roster lock or whatever.
Yeah,
He's
he's
been
played
playing.
one game. He has more goals than AP.
Oh, did he really only play one game?
He's played like 1 or 2 tops.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
Actually, I
only
think he
been.
played 2 periods.
There he is. There's like a spotlight on Zabe for me right now after all this Zabe talk.
Revo, can we get some play-by-play?
I mean, we can all see what's happening, right? We can get some color commentary. We can get some color commentary.
No, this is the Manning cast. We don't do play-by-play on here.
I mean, what's the point? Oh, African Panda passes to Zabe. Like, we're all looking at that with our faces right now.
I know, that's why I was always like...
I mean, it's like ASMR, though.
I really think that's what people want it for. Like, they want it to, like, have it on in the background while they're doing something else. Oh, this is really nice penetration. No follow-up, though.
PG, bud.
Always comes back to penetration with you.
It's always it's all about that penetration.
It's key,
Why is
guys.
this guy off my block list? Fucking loophole.
You're not going to get good penetration from the side like that. You need to go back to the middle.
Gotta go right in the middle. Look at him working it up there by himself.
Why does he keep ass passing when he gets to the slot?
I don't know. New strats.
If you're gonna penetrate that deep, you might as well shoot it on the net.
I thought his move to the center was really good. He got her on the spider. Like, why not take the shot?
Well, he's no Dave Bird, let's be fair.
Dave would have taken the shot.
I kind of feel bad for the NWO guys because the primary, benefit of being on the Dave team is some of the comic shenanigans, but it sounds like he's not been around and been in that kind of mind frame for this
I
season.
mean, that's the only
Yeah.
drawing factor. The kid back in the spider.
Well, they have like 7 tears on that team.
I mean, unless it gets changed in the offseason, everybody's basically just a terrier that's too stubborn to change over.
I guess. Or, I mean, still like last man back spider.
AP is not having a good start.
Yeah.
Do you think it looks a lot different than
Terrier?
Do you think it looks a lot different than the rest of the season, though?
Yeah, he's not even grab assing right now. He's just turning it over.
Do you think he's going? Just gonna go for the running gun since
I think he's probably getting sick of the grass talk and the amount of like goals he
Right.
scored.
he wants to
Yeah.
be able to use grab ass against us, so he has to demonstrate some non-grab ass. 40 chess.
Look at that BK.
We're starting to get a big stream of people joining in here.
Yeah.
Say something funny.
You can't do that on command. It's not possible. That's the only way to guarantee that nobody says anything funny.
Nothing about avocados.
You gotta
Too
say
soon,
that,
man.
The defense on BA for having ever defensive award and goalie awards are not looking great.
I mean, they're getting to Anno, but Anno's has been in good position on both shots. Wow, what are you doing? Get the ball back, though.
Need some more Zabe action in this game.
It's getting it right down, man. Look at that. 2 touches.
I thought that Zabi should have gotten the nod for most perseverance for having to play with teammates that couldn't get nominated for double awards all season.
Here we go. Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh. Pass. Oh, boy.
He almost won the MOP there.
Bob says that's a 75%er.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I mean, 100% you pass that down to the core. That's in the net. There's no way Weeze gets down there to block that.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the TM for Davo.
He could have done so many other things there.
Now, that's what he does. Point and shoot.
Why would he do anything else? It's his finisher.
Uh-oh.
I like how both teams have already started to like abuse the ball kill already out of frustration from having no room to move.
It's looking a little bit like the beer league game that I just saw.
Causey, we can hear your shit, bud.
Oh, this is how you ruined Among Us so many times.
French cast of the Habs game.
Oh, there we go.
You can hear what?
Your TV.
My TV's not on.
Alright, something. Your sounds of the game, I don't know.
My computer's on mute.
Okay, you're not using push to talk, let's just put it that way.
Guy's gonna give away the imposter.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, both teams are having a really hard time finding any room offensively.
Here comes the ass pass.
Nice check.
I mean, there is a bunch of winner or noms in this game. APOC, Zabe. It's basically 50%.
Yeah, but isn't that balanced out by people who couldn't get nominated for those awards like You Kill Me?
Well, I'm just saying the game should be heavily contested in the midfield.
I mean, this game was always going to be that way. Is he nominated for Best Defender? Because that's 2 saves for Zabe.
He is now.
He was actually nominated for Best Goalie.
Ooh, that fits. Oh, that's so much better. Oh man, that's.
Here comes Gato.
Nope.
It's killed into the corner.
Yeah, I feel like that's 2 saves for Zabe, but it's also like 2 offensive chances where he definitely could have
Oh
passed.
man, is Dave gonna do this the whole fucking game?
That's all he does. Have you ever watched him play?
He's gonna get an exclamation pretty soon.
Might be getting it right now, man.
What's the over/under on how many grams of edible Dave took, or whatever the metric is?
Man, they might take the helicopter off Everest at the second period here if this keeps up.
They need the win, for sure.
I mean, everybody's going to say, like, oh, it doesn't matter what happens, but they absolutely want to win.
Well, it matters to them because they avoid playing if they.
I mean, I talked to LD earlier today, and he's like,
What
I
just
don't care.
happened
Yeah,
I don't think they want to face Boogeyman in net.
LD actually told me he would be happy if they lost today, which I don't believe.
Well, I mean, they did crush Boogeyman earlier this season.
Yeah, Boogeyman guarantees we won't lose ever again.
Yeah, but he is a delusional piece of shit.
You know, he says a lot of stuff, though. I don't know if you've noticed that. Ooh!
Oh, he can't finish it.
Ooh, that was close.
Almost the best shot he ever made.
Oh, boy. Don't start that again, man. Another breakaway player.
Bob's right about that one. I don't think it had any chance of going in if it was on target.
What? That AP shot?
Yeah.
Oh, that definitely beats the goalie.
Yeah, that was going in.
You don't think that was going to beat him?
I'm not sure if he can turn the angle to get the shot to go to the bank. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was either a post shot or like a shot that was much closer to the goalie.
Well, you're
Oh,
on
I
the
see what
side
you're
with
saying.
Pop, so
I don't know. The Warburg can rotate pretty quickly. It's kind of hard to say.
What do you think, Leaf?
I think it was
Yeah.
a perfect shot he could have scored.
There we go. There it is. Ooh.
But, like, it's a difficult shot to make.
It was definitely a hard shot. I'm not taking anything away from him for not being able to get that shot, especially the way that he received the ball. Oh, boy.
Wow, Dave was.
He's there.
He did it like 5 seconds later.
I think my favorite part is that you're in disbelief every time.
Right? That might be the best part.
It's just frustrating to watch.
I know, but it's like the first time you've seen it or something.
Do you think that when he finally went over there, he just realized he should, or Pete's like, "What the fuck? Get up there!"
No, nothing is being said like that. Dude, I apologize for missing a pass and he melted down. I don't think there's any like type of criticism going on.
Yeah, but I mean, he was sitting behind 2 defenders with the clock running out.
When you sign up for it, you can't really complain too much.
Yeah. But I think that they were also pretty realistic about their expectations as well.
I don't know. I mean, I think that trying to help him learn how to play offense better was part of the deal, right?
He's played for like 35 years.
I understand, but like, has anybody ever really like put the time in to try to teach him?
I mean,
It's not the type of person you do that with.
It's not,
No.
but also me and Sean. I mean, there was one season. What was it, the Smith machine?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
We spent the whole half of the season just trying to set him up, and it didn't go too terribly. But the team imploded, very predictably.
Yeah. Like Roppel's going to get another period.
Do they have subs here?
They have 8 people, so 2 subs. So Gold and Cyrus.
Yeah, so Cyrus came in for core.
Wow, even in the last game of the season, Gold's not going to get 2 period.
I think he has a say on the lineups
Yeah, I
too.
think Gold does the lines, no?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not shocking that Gold's the kind of guy that wouldn't play himself.
Yeah. Leadership award.
Yeah, he's absolutely that kind of guy. Although sometimes I think he should be the guy that comes in. But
I mean, I think if you've sat all year, it's fair to play yourself here.
I'm shocked I haven't been removed.
for the ref frequency,
It's the Wild West this season. Didn't you know that?
kind of does feel that way.
You could probably
Oh,
go
I'd
by your
actually
own
be-
rule set and would be all right.
I don't have any problem if people request me off.
Pretty sure the only time in my history of playing this game I've been voted off one time, and it was violence.
Why do you vote you off?
I don't know, man.
Probably because of all those feuds.
Yeah, probably all the. Yeah, but it's very one-sided. Oh, what is that? Oh God!
What's wrong with you?
Is Causey shit talking the commentator?
I guess, man, it's not even good.
Gotta say, disappointing effort.
I
from
wasn't
Zabe there.
looking.
Even if you make that pass, you at least have to have your ship pointed up at first to
Also,
at least have a threat that you might shoot.
I also think Zabe had a very good shot himself.
Yeah, you probably just instant release it.
Yeah, I think you instant release that.
Even
to
if
the
you
top
want to
guy.
make that pass, you still have to pretend you're going to make the shot.
Yes.
If you just have your ship
I
pointed
think
down.
the MVP knows what he's doing.
Man, the guy gets nominated for 2 awards, and it's off the fucking rails now.
I mean, you don't do people a favor when you're not like it's like Gatto winning the D award. It's like people just mock him for it. It's just like better if he just didn't win it, you know?
Yeah, to be fair though, it's one thing that's it's not necessarily Zabe's fault, right?
No, 100%.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it just becomes like a
It's a meme. Yeah.
it's literally a meme already. It's an instant meme.
So somebody work on some artwork for that.
But what I'm saying is that if you're doing noms, you don't do people any favors when you nom them for things they shouldn't be.
Here it is.
I think that was same
Not a
thing
bad
with the other
try.
shot. I don't think you can get that in.
No, I mean, I think if he had a perfect shot, it was worth a shot. That was the one that he should have shot.
I like that shot.
That was fun.
I think he's in the
I'm
center.
not saying he should have taken the shot. I just think Anno would have saved it. I'm not saying it's not worth a
And
shot.
you can hate on Dave all you want for taking those shots, but like if he's not taking that shot, what is he doing?
Yes.
So like
I don't even mind the shot. I just think the goalie would have saved it. You know,
That's one of his
sometimes-
I'm
better
just saying
shots.
in general.
I think the biggest thing is just him not being inspired. You know,
Oh,
Lag here.
yeah.
Wow, that's some midfield right there.
right.
Just bullying them.
You're
Ooh.
killing him off. Breakaway's having a lot of difficulty connecting passes. Like a lot of unforced turnovers happening.
Yeah.
There's room there.
You know, there's one where he could have had a go there that would have been better than what he did.
But that's what I'm saying is that any other play he just destroys. So if he doesn't take those stupid random shots on a one-on-one or a one-on-0, he's not doing anything. He's just killing plays at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, we agree. I agree, at least.
I think the odds are higher that he takes shithead shots than tries to be part of a play.
I think that's fair, especially
Yeah,
looking
but
at the
he
assist numbers.
has to be part of a play, though, because they're never going to score.
Oh,
That was a good save.
Yeah, but that's their entire problem, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, to the lack of involvement that he is in all of their goals, basically, unless he just scores it himself, is just like staggering.
It's pretty crazy.
You have
right?
guys with like 20 assists, 30 assists. He's got like fucking 4 assists. Like, how can you not even accrue secondaries?
Oh, nice defensive play there.
Ooh, I almost missed that.
Prop will just sit.
What?
Mm.
Oops.
Some people might be wanting to get their nominations back after that.
Yeah, this really is the showcase game.
Yeah, you know what? It's just because of everything that happened to. I really wanted Hot Rod to be in this game. It would have added another layer.
I feel like Breakaway looks really good with this lineup. I mean, outside of like the turnovers and stuff, I feel like they're like,
I feel like they're
you know what I mean?
this
Like
period.
I feel like they could be really good without the Leviathan in.
I feel like they're getting worked over right now. They were doing a lot better in the first, in my opinion.
I'm just, if they stop turning the ball over every time they touch it.
They could just score some goals out there.
Honestly, I mean, I'm just saying, like, these turnovers are unforced.
I mean, they do only have
Honestly-
one shot on net too.
Honestly, if I was AP, I would just start stretching Gatto.
The problem is he just doesn't really have the finishing capability to take advantage. Even if he gets into the space. Like, it's just not a big part of his game.
That's good coverage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Stood up.
I think Breakaway would have been served to have a kind of shithead, shoot all the time guy to compliment AP.
Cyrus is in.
Yeah, but
I did-
I'm not going to go there. Let's not go there. I won't hear the end of it for like
Okay.
5 months.
Yeah, but they haven't had the ball in the offensive zone for most of this period, so it's really hard.
Nice try.
It was like something out of nothing. They really haven't had opportunities to really take shots. I mean, Cyrus
Yeah.
will absolutely take shots in that ship. But this could be coming down to whoever hits
What's
that
a tie
loner
do,
shot
Phil?
first.
What'd you say, Lee?
What does a tie do?
Ties as good as a win.
I think a tie. No, I think a tie means NWO's in the play-in. Well, actually, hold on. Look, do they have
No.
9 wins? Do they have 9 wins?
No, a tie is as good as a win.
If they have 9 wins, a tie is as good as a win. Stand.
Who has the head-to-head?
Yeah, if a tie is as good as a win for NW.
Yeah, no head to head doesn't matter anymore.
They'll just win on points.
A tie is a win for them. So yeah, I mean they essentially could just go 4 periods here.
Oh my god, that's
my
terrible.
god!
You can say that, but it takes a lot of patience to just sit there and wait and then just take advantage when they move. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, Cyrus completely whiffed.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm not taking anything away from what he just did. I think that was incredible. I mean, I think he did everything he possibly could with what was given to him. It's just the fact that the defense completely opens up for him.
It's a big error, but that's what offense is, right? You take advantage of what they give you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
I mean, you have to score in this game with a mistake from the D more than not.
There's a lot of people who don't score that there.
Oh, he fucked up.
Wow!
Oh my god.
Just pass it.
I don't think you realized you had the puck until it's too late.
You think so?
I think so.
That was a really long time. You could be right. I'm not disagreeing. It just
Oh
seems
boy, Cyrus is
Crazy.
right now.
That Phil doesn't comment on anything Cyrus does anymore.
Oh,
I mean, the play kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
yeah, I guess. But I mean, like, if you're like you offended like 15 people today. I mean, we could talk about Cyrus, right? Like, it's not
Why do you
like
think I'm doing a goal judge right now? I'm trying to get goodwill with the clique.
yeah, right. Try to get as much time in as you can.
Hey, if people want to abuse us because they're pissed off at something I said on Discord, I'll take that loss, and they can just be that kind of person. That's
What did
fine.
you say to piss people off?
What didn't
don't
I
think you
say?
need to go into it.
Yeah, I don't.
Whoop.
And it's a loose game right now.
Yeah, Rafa's getting some looks. That's multiple looks here. They actually kind of woke up a little bit after getting scored on. Wow. I mean, I would say that that's the big thing for me. Like, you guys talk about like finishing ability and stuff like that, but the big thing for me about AP's game that frustrates me is that like he'll just make plays where he doesn't utilize his teammates. Like he just kind of goes solo sometimes. Like kind of like
that.
really feels like he thinks that he has to do everything on his own, but he's actually like.
Well, the thing is, the way that he developed under the BSK umbrella, right? Which they had guys like Zeppelin, and the way that playstyle was, he's a talented guy who scores lots of points, but he's kind of very inefficient, kind of random player in what he does. So you know what I mean?
Benefit of the doubt right now. I don't think he's really caring about this game.
I think so too. I think that's part of it.
Playing pretty reckless for what he normally does.
I mean, this is pretty similar.
Dude, he usually grab ass, like brings it back to the blue line, his own end. Like he's not doing that at all. This is not how he plays. And, like, don't get me wrong, I think he needs to play a lot more to be better, and he hasn't been doing that this year. But I don't think this is a game that's accurate for what he is.
I think that he would have been fine.
Nice.
Oh man,
is that it?
Tie game. At least here.
That was definitely clean.
Unless there's some weird phantom rule I'm not aware of.
We got one lag vote.
Oh boy, that was a complete lag on replay.
Clean on replay to me. That's the funny thing.
Lag like time. People on replay for me.
I saw it in real time.
It didn't phase on the replay to me, but when I look at the puck, it looks so close to people's ships that I could see it phasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't phase in real time or in the replay for me, but the puck was clearly right next to Weeze's ship, I thought. But
boy,
not the best shot he's made.
Some looks.
Wow, you better be fucking careful, Leaf. It's not the kind of thing you can just throw out there.
Cyrus is killing it in this game.
I think I say it a bit different than you do.
He had Raffle top too. Nice fucking check.
He's got the tear speed.
Ooh.
Now he got a little bit of confidence, and I guess now.
In all honesty, man, I think if you watch his movement, he kind of went up and then pointed down and shot instead of like carrying that ball with his momentum.
I think it's just that's one of those things where it's just a random attempt, though. There wasn't really a real like.
I'm just saying, like mechanically, I think that had some mechanical issues that could have been like that made that a dangerous shot.
Davo negative rating.
At least he didn't do the shocked voice this time.
Who's had more negative periods, Davo in the Warbird or Boogie in the Weasel? Probably the Weasel.
I think probably Dave. He's played a lot more.
Yeah, but I think I remember Boogie had at least 3 or 4s. Dave had like 4 negative periods.
Yeah.
Did Dave have a negative 12 period? Or something crazy?
Oh, one game he did. That was the game where he had 100 milligrams of edibles or whatever the metric is. I don't know.
Oh no! What positive ratings when you can't just run around double checking everyone.
That's very true.
I feel like Violence has had more though this season.
An anonymous source from the team told me that they witnessed Dave still go for those checks in the Warbird pretty frequently.
Yeah, I expected more spearing from him.
Not the spears as much as just going for the double check, second check after.
Oh yeah. That doesn't work.
What do you mean? I made school of the 12th best player in the zone.
Is he doing it in a warbird? Didn't scroll that? Is that all he did? He finished the game with like the most checks every game.
Basically.
I will say, I think this is the best game Dave's played all year.
I think he might have been undersold in the awards.
Just like shine a little bit of light on the smooth swerving product of Rafflepocalypse getting HRP that period.
He's
Yeah,
got 3 periods.
scored a goal.
Keeping Cyrus in.
He had a good period.
Could
Just all
he be-
around.
Cyrus is out.
He spoke too soon.
Yeah, you think if it's Rafflepocalypse, the guy who's going to knock neWo out of the 3rd seed?
That would be incredible. I called it. Well, I didn't really call it. I did call it out on 2 chats that I would love to see him have a breakout game.
Damn, they took Dave out.
This is what they do in the 3rd period a lot.
It'll be a 6-minute sub. Trademark.
Maybe.
That's what we said the last time, and they never put him back in. I don't know if there's a lot of joking going on in that locker room.
Oh my god.
Woo!
That phased here through.
That was clean here.
That was
That was
clean
clean
here.
here.
That was crazy. I'll say Weez does look a bit shaky this game. There's been a lot of close calls. Like, he's played better games. Sometimes it just happens that way, though.
Well, he's not always been the most consistent guy, but when he's on, he's pretty on. He has like
He's solid.
yeah.
He deserves an award for playing with a controller.
That's
Yes.
true.
It's pretty
Always
crazy.
that.
He says that he can't even imagine playing with a keyboard.
I
I
want him to stream his setup because
Yeah.
that sounds bananas to me. Like, how'd that work?
How betrayed would you feel if you found out it was all a lie and he doesn't actually use a controller? It's just like a big.
I just feel like that's probably right.
I mean, he said that he we lost that one game on Goth Milk, and he said that he couldn't, like, his controller wasn't working or it was broken or something. He was like, I can't play. It's like, I don't know how to play Hockey Zone without a controller.
He'll be the first to tell you that games like this he gets nervous.
I do think it would be fun to use a controller like a few times just to see like how
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
You know who else used a controller? Apparently, there was some backstory to this that like required it anatomically. Was AF Pilot?
I thought BCT did too.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he did for Hockey Zone, but I remember there's always been lots of stories about him breaking controllers all the time, so that might be accurate.
Lord.
He would not have liked Revo, I can tell you that much.
Who?
BCT.
Oh, yeah. I avoided BCT completely.
He
Why
would
is
have
that?
he would have thrown bricks at you.
Because he was very vocal.
Really? I only remember that guy using smiley faces.
Yeah, wasn't he only a smiley face guy?
Yeah, until you got him talking.
I
Yeah, I
see.
don't really remember him talking. I know other people have said that he was a psycho, so I believe you.
Flume
Well,
plays with
apparently
a-
he was like they say that he was like super homophobic and just
Super
Yeah.
homophobic, yeah. Oh, that is so close.
They said he dropped F-bombs frequently. The F-bomb doesn't mean fuck anymore, I
See,
guess.
look at AP, like he's just
You're right.
flying out of control. He doesn't usually.
Like
do
I said that to Dave one time, but just to frustrate the shit out of him.
Oh boy.
It is a zero hope shot.
Yeah, I think he maybe could have thrown it down the middle, but I don't know if anyone was there.
Wow, that was like a ball kill that hit him, but it didn't register as a check.
The thing I hate about the new Warbird is if you get shot like before, you can't shoot.
Yeah.
There's like this weird timing that like you can't shoot. It happens all the time.
Do you remember the rework jab where you could never pass the puck because of the weird check timing where it affected how you could release the puck or whatever?
I mean, the jab still like has the biggest delay.
Yeah.
It's like there'll be times where you'll see a jab and he just won't shoot.
Yeah, and he
And you'll be
can't.
like, why isn't he shooting it? And it's just because he has a delay.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you look stupid in the jab.
Yeah. Then some people just win the cup in it with no problem, you know.
Yeah, it sucks that those are two.
Yeah,
Those settings.
Zepp has a few jab cups.
What's that?
So I think Zepp has a few jab cups.
Yeah. No, actually, I don't think a few. He has one or two.
I think NWO is going to end up putting this away.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Breakaway's only goal was kind of, I don't want to say it's a fluke goal, but it wasn't like a well-constructed goal. It was
Well,
just
I
like
just kind of see how they're playing. They're not really caring too much about the defense.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I can't really pick a team either way because it's not as if NWO has felt dangerous at any point in this game either.
No, I agree.
You know?
I mean, actually, in the first, I think both teams were pretty dangerous. Nano made quite a few good saves.
Yeah.
The thing is, I mean, as the sample size goes on and the game goes on, the quality of player is just better for NWO. So
that is true.
I
mean, there's
BA
no
beat them the first time.
Yeah, they did.
I just think they're playing way too loose, and it's just going to bite them soon here.
Well, especially if it goes down to 5v5.
NWO is really struggling without a Warbird, though.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think what
they're struggling with one.
Yeah, I think what you have to do is you have to have one of the Terriers basically play like a Warbird, or at least try to emulate it a little bit. It's not quite the same, but you don't want them to all be playing like a midfield checker type of thing, which is kind of what they're doing.
Sub Cyrus.
Yeah, Cyrus for I don't know, kid.
It was a rough time.
APOC could have done a little better there.
Yeah, it was a rough time to get a sub in. The other team has the ball.
I mean, it might have also been a lag out. Seems pretty random.
I don't know about that because he stayed in
that lunge. That was what was that?
Oh,
I had it.
See, he just doesn't have the experience there to know that you can also pass it top. You know what I mean?
Right.
Back off top.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of the shot.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I was surprised he got that pass off.
I don't think he did. I think that was a defender.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Tank?
Whoa.
I'm not sure because I saw a bullet impact, but it might have been on the guy that didn't have the puck.
Yeah, I don't know if that got
It can be
screened or
misleading
not.
sometimes. Sometimes people see that bullet impact and they just kind of zero in on that.
Yeah.
I see tanks get called. Clean things get called tank. That happened to us one time. Remember? Where like the replay shows the other guy clearly got hit by the bullet impact and there was no tank message and they called it tank.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes it's a tank.
Yeah, it is.
Oh boy.
I lied. I lied. I guess that one before wasn't the best shot he made all season.
Even hits him with the goal horn.
I honestly think the goal horn should be on every time the puck goes in the net, regardless if it's clean or not.
It used to be there was like an old Admirals arena where it played like a goal horn every time the goal hit the net. It was just like coded into the.
Oh really? That's pretty cool.
That was like back in the MSHL.
What?
I think they were the first team that really had something like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a BK tank. Doesn't even show up. That happens a lot, and it bugs me because
Happens all the fucking time.
people just kind of disregard it now without the message, even if it's kind of a tank. But
Yeah. They don't even consider it lag. Like, they just
Can we
don't.
talk about like, the full helicopter off Everest has been taken? It's not even a thing anymore.
Cyrus here with the ball on the bottom side. Isolating himself completely. Nice.
I mean, he could have ball killed Gatto there still.
That's what I thought. I mean, that was his only option, right?
Probably had the delay.
I don't really understand how you're taking it hard to the net and you're not gonna ball kill.
I don't know. I mean, when you look off your first two passing options in that scenario, I mean, all you're really left with is the ball kill. Your team's never going to get back into position. Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move. He just missed.
Yeah, and it was there though. Sometimes, like on those shots, like if the goalie's there, I'll purposely miss it.
Sometimes I'll in those scenarios, I shoot to miss the goalie procs, and then I'll just miss the net because I'm trying to miss the goalie's procs.
I'll give it right to the goalie because I'm an idiot.
Like I think that might have been what Aldi was doing there.
I mean, they're finally pulling out like
I mean, that's really the way to play it. I feel like some of the nicest shots I make that go perfectly. I'm not aiming at that spot. It just happens to be the angle that beats the goalie.
exactly.
That
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, because in general, that's what I'm trying to do is beat the goalie. I'm never aiming for the I'm never looking at the net or aiming at the net.
Good pass.
Nice pass by Gatto.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. Let's see how Zabe plays this. He's got to stay in. Nice.
Very nice positioning by Anno.
So annoying when your backwards passes get caught by the goalie. It always pisses me off.
That's what good goalies do. I can't die there with that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
I mean, we all know why he would do that.
Yes.
I mean, first of all, I don't think that pass.
Oh, how
should
about
even-
some praise for that good check there?
No, he's had really good checks.
Okay,
And-
I'll take
ew.
it back.
Yep.
I was trying.
Yeah, he's had really, really good checks this period.
Can't say the same for his shots.
Yeah. Oh. Zabe has maybe 4 saves this game.
He's playing D. Why didn't he get that award?
But the thing is he's playing D this game. You know?
Yeah.
What is Gatto doing? Oh, 7 seconds. Okay. Still,
Yeah.
there was time.
There's time. There's still
was
time.
100% time there.
Cyrus has scored from the wall before.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Not with that one.
That wasn't going in.
APOC.
Rough period for APOC.
Avo rating.
What are we
Yeah.
looking at here? 13? Yeah.
To get the Dave Bird back in?
I don't know about that. You have to subtract the player already because it's 5v5.
Yeah, but this would be the situation where the Dave Bird might actually be effective. He's going to get some of those looks.
See, they want to win this game with Rollicopter in or whatever. He's going in for OT as well.
There you go. Davo's in.
I mean, you kind of have to just to have the puck control in OT. There's so few.
Yeah, you need the WB.
Yeah, I think in overtime with the one less player.
He's actually just in for the period break. That's all they trust him with.
It's there to warm
Oh,
up the
they
goalie.
got Golden instead of Kenny Omega.
It's there to keep the goalie warm.
I mean, I don't mind that just because
I don't mind it at
he's
all.
played 0 periods the whole game. Although you might want to say it might have made more sense for him to come in the second or the third and then switch
And the
back
game doesn't
out.
matter for them, so he doesn't necessarily have to be warmed up either. He can go in cold. Win or lose, they're in the same situation.
Yeah, he's also played the game for 30 seasons.
Yeah, I like it. He calls his own number.
Well, I mean, he's not as good defensively as African Panda, but there might be
No.
an equal chance of scoring goals.
Yes. I think, if anything, I think Gold has a better shot.
I mean, can he grab ass like African Panda? That's the real
No, he is not capable of that. It's up to you to decide whether that's an advantage or a disadvantage. But yeah, I think they basically called Raffles' number for the entire game. It was nice to see the guy get 3 periods.
Oh, did they take him out?
Yeah. I mean, definitely, I think it was the right call to pull Cyrus out.
Why, he was killing it.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what Gold can do.
I mean, to be fair, if we're gonna say stuff about Cyrus, we have to mention something about that turd.
Yeah. Or was that a genius pass off the wall behind the net to Gold that he just missed? We'll never know.
Big Inspect Shot says this UKM guy is in the Hall of Fame.
Shocking. Bix talking shit in spec.
I'd rather a diss tape come out.
Or just didn't check there for some reason.
I saw a bullet.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought LD got the ball out.
I didn't even see a bullet.
I'm not shocked by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NWO is controlling the puck, but they're playing kind of dangerous, but they're kind of weaving in and out with the last man back. So if they turn it over.
Yeah, a turnover would be very dangerous right now for them. I mean, I think that they want to be able to produce a chance. I think they're just having a hard time finding the right angles through their defense. Oh boy. Can't be having the jitters in the OT. I literally just saw 2 bullets hit him.
That's a big ball kill to save that.
Huge.
Oh, that's clean.
There it is.
Boy, that's it.
There it is.
Scores! It's over!
The Hall of Famer.
Oh, big pick to that
Right.
moment.
Gatineau's very own.
So execution versus NWO.
And then interference versus Misfits, and then the winner of that.
Actually,
Yeah, and the
that's
play-in-
a better matchup for NWO than Misfits is.
I mean, everybody really wanted. I mean, I know a lot of people have said that they want to face execution.
The only thing
Just
is,
because they've been struggling, they still have a lot of really good players on that
I
team.
mean, the only
What do you
thing
mean we've
is
been struggling?
You gotta assume that CNM's gonna show up. That's
Definitely,
the only difference, right?
definitely been struggling. What do you mean?
You would think that, but you never know with CNM.
I mean, we kind of broke out of it by the end of the season.
Yeah. I mean, it's still like it's not the same way that you guys were looking at the beginning of the season and dropped some games against teams I didn't expect you to. So
I feel like we kind of got lucky at the beginning of the season, though. Like, we haven't really been playing that well.
You lost the Creatures twice, so I don't think you can say you're not struggling.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we never really...
Well, you won a couple of games as cool there at the end, but for the longest time, it was kind of like
Yeah, I
either
think we lost
CNM
like
showed
3
up and
straight or
you,
something.
yeah, either CNM showed up and you won, or CNM showed up and you lost. But you guys did get a couple at the end there with cool.
I still don't think we played a full lineup since the beginning of the season. If I'm
Yeah.
being quite honest.
Do you think that was a leadership issue?
Yeah, fuck Blue Goku. Vote for Coach of the Year.
If CNM shows up, they're going to be a challenging team. But if Kula's in net, he can be distracted quite easily.
Yeah, but Cool has played well, and CNM actually hasn't. They've been closer to the same this year than people want to admit, but like it's.
I would say so.
Well, if you,
I think Kula's done a pretty good job in net this season.
I mean, if you only go by even just by the pure numbers, CNM still has like a really good season. Like
he's also a lot more comfortable in playoff games.
We played different ships every single game. Like we never really stuck to one lineup.
Yeah, I mean, like my point was that I think a lot of teams were shooting to try to play execution in the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to be an easy team to beat. Like I don't think that's going to be an easy series for any team.
I don't think people mind facing execution. I mean, I'm not trying to undersell them, but I think the big thing is I don't think anybody necessarily wants to face CNM in the playoffs.
I personally think we match up really well against NWO, so I'm glad we got that matchup.
You guys definitely had a big upper hand on them in the regular season game.
I just know I would much rather be going into a series than a play-in right now for sure.
Of course,
I wanted NWO
but you had to beat
over
two good
interference.
teams no matter what. So
Yeah.
I mean, Londorf is also just a really good playoff player who plays really well in big games too. So
Londorf's a playoff performer.
you could play good, but then you could also have Dave on your team. It changes.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Like, what are we talking about here?